All right, thoughts on Lizzo. If I'm a Hollywood executive, I want someone who's desperate, who I can do whatever I want with. Preferably someone who's kind of evil like me. I feel like I'm tired of you guys getting shocked and awed and surprised. Ariana Grande, every other one. They choose these people. Ariana Grande is a different exception. We'll get into that in another video because she's like a child star who is now in some weird contract and like they're just going to do whatever they want with her. And I see some weird things happening with her in the future. But anyway, Hollywood is a den of weird creeps who love exerting power over other people and love creating illusions. So I don't know why you guys are so confused and like so determined to believe that they do not choose bad people to be there on purpose. Like, how many of us are talented? How many of us are beautiful? Only reason you're going to be in space with evil people is if you agree to do evil things with them. Okay? Now, I honestly never really liked Lizzo. I found her to be like a little bit obnoxious, quite frankly, but I was like, what is this about? And I had to like look within myself. Right? Because at first they present you like, if you don't like her, then it was like you were being like fat phobic or something like that. And it's like, no, that's not what's happening. I just think something about this person's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Also, like, I didn't really care because I didn't have to interact with her. To see everyone just be so shocked and awed, it's like it was kind of there all over her all along. Like, remember when she went to a game? I had a mutual of mine make a video about this. I couldn't stitch it, babe. You need to open those stitches. When she's like going to a basketball game with her cheeks out, like, that's not appropriate for anyone to do that. Like, why are you doing that? And you know, whenever someone's like forcing something down someone else's throat, it's just kind of like, okay, like. But also, I got it. I got the context for it. And I saw her as something empowering. But these executives never thought of her. And they never cared about you guys who are like plus size and everything else. Like, they were just using it as a money grab. And like, that was going to go on forever. It also gives like inside job when these people like have their downfall. Because it's like, nobody came to her and said, hey, let's do a settlement on this or figure something out. I know that the person who did, I also want to say this, the person who did these things allegedly was the dance trainer, but like, who hired the dance trainer? Like, how do the whole industry of people consistently have evil negativity going on, abuses and everything else, and you guys don't notice that they're choosing these people based on how abusive they will be willing to be to other people? So I feel like I'm going to keep making the same video 1,000 times for people. Like, what is this? Because it's the same theme. It's like you guys like not looking alive and being aware of the surroundings that you're in and realizing that if there's patterns that you need to like address them and notice that like, oh, why does this pattern exist? Why is everyone in Hollywood saying I got me too? Because it's a power dynamic that's weird that they're running. And again, their whole job is to create illusions and distractions and entertainment for you. I've said this before about other people. The fact that you guys don't feel weird about some of these people, like when I would see her talk, I'd be like, I really don't like this woman. I didn't know why, but I knew I was never going to be around her and that I wasn't going to be a huge fan of hers. Like, Ariana Grande licked a donut years ago. Like, that's a sociopathic trait. Like, I don't care how young she was. And you guys are like, forget about it. It's also funny to watch these PR machines crumbling because, like, you can't keep anything from the public anymore. I think all the celebrities who just change their faces, get surgery, and run for the hills at this point. Because it's all going to come out. They're all going to be exposed. Also, they're not needed anymore. You see that the industry is trying to, like, get rid of performers. Like, this is what's happening. Get ready.